Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abi Ahmed has reiterated his sentiments that the Horn of Africa nation needs direct access to the Red Sea. The Prime Minister made the remarks during a televised discussion with his social affairs advisor Daniel Kibret in Ethiopia on Monday, September 1st. In the TV discussion, which lasted nearly 55 minutes and is available on Abi's YouTube page, the Ethiopian leader said the Red Sea was in our hands 30 years ago. That history was yesterday's mistake. Tomorrow it will be corrected. It is not very difficult to correct it. His remarks have drawn sharp reactions from the neighboring Eritrea, which won independence from Ethiopia in 1993. Eritrea's Red Sea coastline, which stretches more than 1,200 kilometers, officially became part of Eritrean territory after independence, therefore leaving Ethiopia landlocked. Since then, Addis Ababa has heavily relied on Djibouti for nearly all of its import and export needs. A renewed territorial war between Ethiopia and Eritrea broke out in 1998 and ended in 2000. But tens of thousands of lives had been lost in the process. The two countries' relationship remained fragile thereafter. In July 2025, Eritrea's President Isaias Afwerki said Ethiopia's long-held desire for seaport access had reignited tensions between the two nations. Following Abi's recent remarks, Eritrea re-emphasized that it will not cede an inch of its coastline to Ethiopia. However, in the September 1st TV discussion, Abi said, "We have been silent for decades, but remaining a prisoner of the land is no longer sustainable. This is not a matter of pride. It has become an existential issue." Citing Ethiopia's large population of 130 million people, Abi has repeatedly said his country needs access to the sea, but through peaceful means. The Ethiopian Prime Minister signed a peace deal with Eritrea's President Afwerki shortly after Abiy came to power in April 2018. However, from 2020 to 2022, a deadly conflict erupted in Ethiopia's northern region of Tigray, which borders Eritrea. Since then, the relationship between Ethiopia and Eritrea has been tense. In its unrelenting quest for access to the sea, Ethiopia signed a deal with Somaliland in January 2024. However, the move was strongly rejected by the Federal Republic of Somalia, which termed Addis Ababa's actions a breach of Somalia's sovereignty. The year-long tensions between Addis Ababa and Mogadishu eased in December 2024 after Turkey, led by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, reconciled the Horn of Africa neighbors.